What we got here, this is the new Spider 8.1. It's in the Multicam, but again we do this in a desert. We also do it in the black, which is known as the tack spec, when in the black version, and we also do it in an urban with a shiny toe. This one obviously again, because we're showing Multicam, tough tech on the front, and as you can see here we have two kind of like vents. The venting system actually comes from a Range Rover. We're an Anglo-Dutch company, so we can use Range Rover parts, and that's actually a venting system from the Range Rover on the front. What it's designed to do is that the hottest part of any boot is the toe, because all the impact, obviously you're constantly walking and bending, so the toe box is what generates the most heat. So what we've done, we put the venting system into the toe box, so it cools the foot down as quickly as we can. On the front of this boot, we got soft bins on the actual rubber. That's designed so you can actually aid in climbing over a wall. Underneath that section, we actually have a chain link fence hook. So that actually fits into a standard chain link fence, and that's international. And chain link fence is the same in South Africa as it is in America. And underneath again, we have a fast rope system, but this is a different fast rope system. This is actually a new compound that we use. It's a TPU, so it's a harder plastic as opposed to the rubber that we've got on the other boot, which in conjunction with again the super fabric, again, which is the ceramic disc suspended in a mesh, that's what holds that together. So that's your fast rope system. Then what we have a CNU composite material which actually locks the ankle in place. As you can see, it's flexible, it's not affected by extreme heat or extreme cold. And what it does when it's tied up, when the boot's tied up, it actually holds your boot in your ankle in place in the actual heel cup at the rear of the boot, so it doesn't move around and gives you full support. Also, in aiding that, the other big issue is about when personnel wearing heavy kit, their foot arches start to collapse. So with this TPU, it acts as a saddle to the actual foot arch and supports the foot arch from collapsing. Again, on the inside, we have the Breathe Right material, which is what's found on the Sidewinder. And then again on the inside, we actually have undo this, we have a full Orphalite insole. Again, on the insole, we have an Orphalite again on insole for comfort. Also on the boot, we're using a 350 basically paracord again as the lace, and we've also got an actual lock-in cleat, which is a plastic lock-in cleat. So this boot is a fantastic boot when it comes to metal detectors. It's not going to be pegged up, there isn't any metal in this boot at all. But that actually locks in. Once you tighten that, it locks in place. And that is, again, the boot has been iron masked, so the boot's been shoved into a kiln. All the oxygen is sucked out of the kiln, and the kiln is filled up with Teflon gas. They spark the Teflon gas like a microwave. That sets the Teflon around every single fibre of this boot, which means that the boot itself, the actual fabric in the boot, never absorbs moisture. So it's highly breathable, but yet if it does get wet, it dries instantaneously. And that is the Spider.